It's just like they find joy in the smallest moments. And I think, of course, the music culture.
All through asking the same question for 5 years, we found that they just live in the present moment.
That the police come fully equipped, so I didn't understand what he was saying. And he said they have the guns, the spray, the stun gun.
So a foreigner is saying that Ghanaians are very polite, friendly, and including. She was basically sharing her experience and how she feels and what she thinks about Ghanaians. And also I have other foreigners and African Americans sharing their experiences living and visiting Ghana. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking, so please just like the video, comment whatever you think. Let's go into the video.
If I was to describe Ghanaian people in 3 words, that would be polite, it would be friendly, and including. I mean, the moment you land in the airport, you're going to hear, yes, please, no, please, kindly do this, kindly do that. That's Ghana for you. They speak to the neighbors with respect and a different manner, and I really love that about them. When it comes to the friendliness, I think it's a community vibe. Like, literally, if your car stops, you will get to help, like no worries. If you something happens to you, people will step up, which brings me to the including part. I feel like Ghanaians, they show up with themselves. They're like, hey, here I am, but how, look at you, they acknowledge each other in a different way, I feel. And it can bring me to tears, because just thinking about, I feel like Ghanaian people are very kind. Their heart is, I've been to Nepal, I've been to Bali. These are people and places where they're deep into the meditation, and breath work, and you can see it in their culture. In the same way, in a way, maybe it's the prayers, I don't know, with the church in every corner, or the culture being very close to nature. I don't know, but Ghanaians also are very peaceful, kind-hearted. They have a gratitude for the smallest things. Really, like when we landed on the flight, they give the applause to the pilot for bringing us safely. The people in front of me in the line as we exited the flight were thanking the flight attendants for great service. It's just like they find joy in the smallest moments. And I think, of course, the music culture is a big part of it. There's a reason why we have music therapy, right? And in Ghana, music is really imprinted in their daily lives. Dancing, rhythm, singing, it's such a big part of their daily life. And definitely that would have something to do with them. Plus the non-ultra processed food and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little shout out to my people, and also a short description for those of you who have not been in Ghana yet.
Where are you from?
Here.
From Miami?
Yes.
How long have you lived in Miami?
Long time.
Long time, like for how many years?
My whole life.
Your whole life since you were born?
Yeah.
Wow. In your whole life, have you been to Africa before?
I've been to Africa 3 times.
3 times. Which of the African countries?
South Africa, Lesotho, Uganda, and Ghana.
South Africa, Lesotho, Uganda, and Ghana.
Yes.
Okay, let's do Ghana. What did you go to Ghana to do?
I did research.
Research on what?
Understanding why Ghana is the most neurologically sound for the most amount of years in Africa. No war, just peace. So my university thought it was significant, like, why is this country in the midst of this whole continent having peace?
And when you went to Ghana, what did you discover?
The whole study, after 5 years of researching from the bottom of Ghana to the top, all through asking the same question for 5 years, we found that they just live in the present moment. And that's it.
Okay, and in terms of the culture, what are some of the cultural elements you discovered in Ghana?
Jollof.
Jollof and what?
Red sauce. Those are the 2 most important things.
Okay, and the language, what language did you learn when you went to Ghana?
Twi.
You learned Twi?
Twi.
Some of the Twi expressions.
All I remember is Davi Madasi, which is like, no thank you.
Okay, Davi.
Davi.
Okay, so comparing
Madasi is really nice.
Okay, comparing Uganda, South Africa, and Ghana, how do you rank them? How do you rank these countries? What are some of the idiosyncrasies in terms of comparing these countries?
I would live in any country in Africa above America any day, anytime.
Why Africa over America?
Africa is literally it. Okay. That's it. Africa is.
All right, good morning, TikTok. A lot of my Ghanaian or African relatives are migrating to the States, and they make me laugh with some of the things that they have to say. For example, my cousin was telling me that the police come fully equipped, so I didn't understand what he was saying. And he said they have the guns, the spray, the stun gun, everything. He says, and I said, well, they can pretty much have the same thing in Africa. He said, yeah, but they don't come just prepared to take anybody down there. He said, man, I was drunk one night and they gave me a breathalyzer and I blew in the breathalyzer and the batteries went out. And he said, then I had to give the police officer a ride to the station and they couldn't even find batteries for the breathalyzer. So they just let me go. Which is amazing to me in general. And then he noticed, he called me and said, man, somebody slipped and fell at work. The ambulance came, the fire department came, and the police came. They did a full investigation on a fall. I said, oh yeah, because a lawsuit is coming. And so they have to meticulously and watch and make sure everything is together and make sure it doesn't happen again. And because you have OSHA, which is an organization that regulates accidents on jobs. Now, this is the key. When I first came to Africa, Ghana, he showed me their best neighborhood in Accra. And I was kind of concerned. And he said, why is that? I said, because they would have to tear this entire neighborhood down because it's not built correctly. It would be slated, for destruction. And he said, yeah, but this is the best. But you know what's so strange about it? The president of Ghana is now trying to build a coded and regulated community now because he does understand why certain things have to be. It's for safety purposes to ensure human life. So yeah, it's amazing to see my African friends as they come to the United States, and it gives them a different viewpoint on life. Okay. But the saddest part about it is they were just as talented when they were in Africa. Okay. They're just as talented while they're in Africa. The United States don't make you more talented. It doesn't make you better. You're already who you are. It's just that, unfortunately, it might be the environment. All right.
The airports in Ghana, even the section where domestic flights come to, the airport is better than some international airports I've seen. Very neat, very clean, respectful people, very good service. The car park is very big. Everybody should learn from Ghana.
Jamaican patois literally tells us where our ancestors are from. I saw a post online the other day that said Jamaicans are not from Nigeria, but the language literally tells us another story. Whilst Jamaicans are not solely from Nigeria, we can't deny the history. Jamaicans are from a multitude of places. You know where the word una comes from? Igbo, a Nigerian language meaning you. Do you know where the word obia comes from? Igbo, meaning doctor. Do you know where the word nyam comes from? Fula, a language spoken in Nigeria and Ghana, which means to eat. Juk comes from Fula too, and it means to poke. Kaba kaba is used in Akan and in Yoruba, and it means inferior. Aki derives from Akan spoken in Ghana, meaning cashew fruit. Duppy comes from Akan too, meaning ghost. Anansi comes from Akan, meaning guess what? Spider. And Jino derives from the Ghanaian languages Akan and Twi, which means someone to not be taken seriously. Jamaican patois literally tells us that we come from a variety of places in West Africa. It's also made up of Spanish, Portuguese, and of course English, with a sprinkle of Arawak. And that's why they say out of many one people, because the language tells a story. The language tells us where we came from. And that's why it's always good to do your research.
It's time for brunch and we're going to Pate Ashu in Cantonments. This neighbourhood is actually really nice in general. Some of the properties are stunning. I tried to book in advance, but they just said walk-ins were fine. We were shown to our table and had the sofa area. Obviously, I started with a coffee and I went with the mocha and it was amazing. Best coffee so far. It then suddenly dawned on me that I'd be leaving Ghana soon and I started welling up. I quickly snapped out of that because there's still time to enjoy and this food is incredible. Look at how filled that sandwich was. The restaurant is stunning and I loved it here.
So today's our first time going to a church in Ghana and we cannot wait to see how it looks like. What do you think? Like, I want to connect with a lot of Ghanaian folks, a lot of anybody from a lot of international people, basically. So I cannot wait. I am super excited about this experience, and I know that you are too. So come with us. Come to church, Charlie.
Hi.
With me, are you getting the right? Inner dead name for inner.
Guys, so I just reached Ghana. Where is the tattoo sign? You're the first Ghanaian I meet in Ghana. It feels like summer. You guys don't have winter?
No.
No winter?
We have rainy season.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get in the Benz. Look at the rims. What is this music? What politics? Ghanaian politics.
You want politics and music?
Yes. Yes. That's the real deal. They're just like us. They love Land Cruisers, Prado. They have a lot of Prado. A lot of big cars.
I was thinking about going to Ghana for my birthday, but I'm too black. They might try to keep me. They're gonna be like, the king is here. The king has arrived. The Black Panther leaves.
Oh, my Kenyan, attacking Yama. I don't know what Hollywood have been selling to you guys, but that Wakanda accent does not exist in any part of Africa, first of all. And we are not keeping you. They are not keeping you. Have you seen Ghanaian men? Have you seen this one? Have you seen that one? Have you seen this very one here?
I go crazy sometimes when I'm having conversations with people. They go like, oh, you're from Ghana. You speak so well. Your English is so good. Do you know what I tell them now? You too. Your English is so good. Because tell me why. Go crazy. How would you not know that Ghana was colonized by England and we spoke English? It's so crazy that most of us, our first language was English. And when we go to school, we were not allowed to speak our local language. They called it vernacular. And we even had people that wrote names of people that spoke vernacular in school just so you get beaten for that. Someone like me, I proper learned my local language second. It was a conscious decision, and my father also pressed. But the king is here. How Hollywood is doing a very good job to tell you that that is how we sound. We never sound like that. Ghana never sounds like that. That's the Wakanda accent, and it does not exist in any part of Ghana, no Africa. That goes here.
Keep doing what you're doing and don't watch nobody.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo se siente?
Baby, I'm doing the coma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. On a
Yeah, approve. So good. Yes, thank you.
I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. On the night,
Please, I'm not a content creator. The content is just creating me. We have just touched down in Ghana and we decided to come down to Accra Mall to go to ShopRite to get a few bits and bobs. We was actually supposed to go to the spa first, but unfortunately we was unable to get a slot on time. So this is a reminder to book that before you get here. Anyhow, we got some donuts, we got some Coke, got some apple juice, and most importantly, we got some water because you have to stay hydrated in Ghana, guys. It is way too hot down here. So we came to the checkout and then we gave our driver a call who came to come and pick us up with some KFC. Look how gorgeous this car is. So yeah, anyways, we got some KFC and we got crushums, and my oh my, these crushums are so lovely. Look at us, just pure enjoyment. In my mouth, it was just dancing. Anyways, we decided to head home to get ready for a 1 year more anniversary, and boom, here we are in all white, looking all cute like it. So here we are heading our way to the anniversary, and if you're Ghanaian, then you know that this is just a tradition that we have where you wear all white and we come to celebrate the life of the one that's passed, and we just have some food, we drink, we take pictures, and we be merry, and we just enjoy some time with the family and remembering the ones that have passed. So we decided to take my auntie and my cousins back home. big error because it took us about an hour and a half and we were so tired. But anyways, we reached my mum's house, and well done, mum, because this place absolutely looks amazing. Like, look at you guys. Anyways, we were kind of hungry, so we decided to go somewhere to get some food. My cousin recommended Papa's Pizza. It was not nice, do not recommend. Anyways, we got back to the apartment now and decided to get ready for Casa Black. We left at like 1 a.m. and when we got there, we couldn't even get into the venue, so we had to get out of the car and walk. Look at the amount of cars that are trying to get in. It's just absolutely crazy. And we got here and we had to queue up, but it didn't even make sense because it didn't even seem like there was a lot of people there. Anyways, managed to get in now, had a shot that was bigger than my head, had a cocktail as well, but that smelled like vomit, so it was not nice. And this is Casa Black, everybody. A bit meaty, if in my opinion. I just feel like the table culture is just a bit too much, and I don't understand why Ghanaians are doing that. Like, we like to dance, so it's just awkward. But yeah, they ended up getting a drummer who was offbeat and some dancers, I guess, to pick up the hype, and that still didn't really work. Even though the DJ was absolutely great and the host was really good, in my opinion, this was just a 3 out of 10 for me. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2.
Another Ghana day. We outside. Once again, outside. We're going to the Allura Beach today with the family. It's time. Let's go. Man, nice here. Got the bar over here. Got the vibes over here. This is Sunday fun day. I'm not gonna lie, I heard the food was mad good. I heard the pasta was busting. So we finna get into that pasta a little bit. The ocean back there. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Where we're sitting at is actually really nice. Like, look at where we're sitting. It is right on the water.
We got that pasta. I got the pink seafood pasta. Chow.
The fact that I put pepper sauce with plantain is just unnecessary. It's my 10 out of 10. Somebody needs to marry me so I can live here. I love this place. Look at the sunset, bro. You guys see my bag? I'm about to put my feet in the water. How does water feel? Oh, it's kind of chilly. It's not too bad though. It's kind of chilly though. Ooh, woo, woo. Look at that sunset. Oh my gosh. What? No way that looked like that. He want me to ride. He want me to ride the horse.
My shoes! Go get them! A bike in the water.
It's a beach bike. Hey, Allura? Y'all that spot. I can't lie. Y'all that spot. Y'all lit. 10 out of 10. Y'all yeah. We ended up leaving Allura to come to this spot. I don't even know what type of spot called. I think it's Frozen Daiquiri, Frozen something. Not sure. Frozen Cabana. That's what it's called. Hey. Oh. Everybody get in. It's supposed to be the chill day. It's not chill at all. They're lying to you. If they say it's chill, it's not chill. They're lying. I don't even know what this place is called. Cocoa Bite. Cocoa who? Cocoa Bite. Cocoa Bite?
Cocoa Bite. Not Coco, it's Cocoa. Cocoa Bite.
Cocoa.
Cocoa. K-O-K-R-O.
Cocoa. Yes. Finishing the night with this. We want some plantain. I don't care about nothing else. Plantain. Wherever is the plantain. Look. Dang, she going crazy on that. We out here trying to get food at 12 a.m. Joanipa. What? Check.
Ghana, y'all are really the country that keeps on giving. I feel like something's coming on. I looked in my suitcase. Don't judge me. I still ain't unpacked my suitcase. I have medication from when I was there. They gave me a whole bunch of stuff at the pharmacy, but I have these little like cough drop things. Ghana, you saved me because I didn't have nothing. And then I have like this antibiotic, whatever brand. I'm also taking like a whole bunch of natural stuff. So we got orange, star anise, ginger, lemon, a cinnamon stick. I didn't want to, but I feel like at this point, I have to bring up the big guns from Ghana. Bonaki, anybody know this? This shit is so damn strong. My nose gonna burn. My nose is just, it's been running all day. It's so annoying. Do not overdo it. If you ever get your hands on this, baby, use a little. This shit burns. This shit is like Vicks times 100. Take a little bit. A little. Just probably even too much. Put it in my nose. All right. This shit burns. About to show y'all my rock swatching experience with my baddie friends. Got a little bag with all the goodies. All the goodies in there. Let's see the unwrapping. Where do you get to unwrap a banana leaf experience like this at home? Think about that. Unload the spaghetti first. Wrapping 800 bags of. Hit on with the gari. Know what I'm saying? And unload the stew and accoutrements. How's it going, ladies? Going amazing. What? Hello. Get to work. Wow. It's actually beautiful. See how we rocking? Let's get into it. You know my only issue right now? They didn't give me egg, but you know.
I'm visiting a mosque in every country in the world, and today I'm in Ghana. So this mosque is the Accra Furkan Mosque, also known as the National Mosque of Ghana. We're gonna go inside. Wow, look at this. This is really beautiful. So you also see the Ghana flag everywhere. You see the Turkey flag everywhere because Turkey basically helped Ghana build this masjid. And now it is the most beautiful mosque in the whole country. We're gonna go make wudu now and go enter into the mosque. When you come to the side of the masjid, this whole area is the wudu area. It's really cool that they have like an outdoor wudu area. And then you enter in and wow, mashallah, man. This is so beautiful. Easily one of the most beautiful mosques in all of Africa. All you can say entering in here is mashallah. Straight up feels like you're in Istanbul in Turkey. But yeah, this is one of the newer mosques as well, only completed in the last 4 years. So the inside of the mosque can hold up to 15,000 people, and there's a lot of prayer space outside as well, especially in the courtyard. But they have more than just a mosque here. They also have a bunch of meeting rooms. They have like a whole high school complex. If you are coming by Ghana, you definitely need to stop by and check out this masjid, National Mosque of Ghana. What a beautiful masjid, man.
You see, Ghanaians are very polite. That one, it's something that I personally have shared a lot of videos here about foreigners visiting Ghana and saying same. It's something that has been there since, you know, and it's so beautiful. Honestly, it's so beautiful to hear these kind of words from foreigners. I all the time say that people that have actually visited Ghana, if they are to, or if we are to rate their experience out of 100, I would say it will be like 90 out of 100. 90% positive comments and just 10% negative comment. You know, mostly I would say the only negative comment that we usually get is Ghana is expensive, Ghana is expensive, Ghana is expensive, you know. But apart from that, honestly, most of the comments or experience that foreigners get in Ghana, it's mostly 90% positivity, 90% positivity. So I get so happy being a Ghanaian and hearing some of these stuffs from foreigners who visit the country. And Charlie, this dude, what is wrong with him? Does he think Ghana is I don't even even know. So when he comes to Ghana, he's going to be like the king. People are going to like kind of mob him because he's what? Man, listen, if you were to be in Ghana, even the top 10 million, you wouldn't be part. The top 10 million, you are a black man, we love our people and all that, but stop saying some of these stuffs, because if you are in Ghana, I'm telling you, the men, the top 10 million, you will not even be part. So stop all these things that you guys sometimes you do. And listen to this white lady. Just listen to this white lady. You know, one question that I want to ask is that research that she came to Ghana to do, and saying why is it that many countries in Africa there are chaos, like one way or the other there is instability in some of the many African countries, but why is it that Ghana doesn't get that? And that's the reason why she came to Ghana to do her research. I really wish this guy went deeper to ask her more questions about that, because there is something that definitely she's hiding or she just kept quiet about. There is more to it, and these are some of the things they do. You know, under the comment section of this particular video, many people were like, this is what they do. They don't want Africans to succeed, Africa to be peaceful, because coming here to do such a research, fine, it may be from a genuine point that you don't understand and you want to research about what Ghanaians, like the peace that they enjoy, you know, like you want to basically learn something from it. But from the way she stated her reasons, I don't think it's from a good standpoint. And in Ghana, I will tell you, it's actually the people that makes the country peaceful. So forget about any negativity. If you think something can happen in this country, forget about it. Nothing is going to happen in this country, Ghana. Thank you so much for watching.